What's going on? Rob Fish here for BikeBandit.com. And that, my friends, is the Celer glove from Alpinestars. Pretty slick. Obviously, bunch of colors to match whatever bike you're riding, a whole wide size range, right about that $100 price point, and a lot of killer features to it. That is the back of your hand, and that is your palm. We are talking here a 100% goatskin leather glove. So it's an entirely leather glove. Then, of course, you've got overlays up on top of that. So for instance here on the thumb and the finger canyon, all the way through here, a second layer of Clarino, so a synthetic leather that actually gets more tacky as it gets wet. So if you actually do wind up, getting a little moisture on these, you're actually going to actually have a better grip on the machine itself. You also got a second layer of leather in the heel of the hand, and that wraps all the way up around on the outside to the pinky. All of this is all double stitched. Okay, so a very, very durable glove. Yes, it's a short glove. It makes it very, very comfortable. You've got stretch panels. We're just going to go this way here. Stretch panels on these three main knuckles and even on the thumb. On the pinky, that is Alpinestars' patented finger bridge. Kind of comes from their road racing mentality. Think of almost a road racing glove, but a short version. Number one accident to road racers is the pinky getting dragged backwards in a crash scenario as you put your hand down, and that way kind of keeps them together, right? A little more support. You're also going to notice, kind of again from that road racing mentality, you have hard knuckle system on there, and what's kind of cool about that is you actually have two little exhaust vents into the back of that knuckle armor, and that knuckle armor is on its own floating panel. It's on its own hinge. So these are right out of the container, right out of the packaging, and super, super great mobility. Pretty slicked out. You'll notice, excuse me, not a perforated glove, but you've got a lot of perforations on here, in between the fingers, as well as the end of your fingers here, and on the back of the cuff, if you will. You're going to notice that that is also temper foam, so you get some more padding there. You're going to notice TPR, so kind of that softer rubberized panel here. And I'm not going to call this a 3/4 length glove, but it does run a longer piece on the outside of your hand, again, where you're most likely to make contact with the ground. So that's a TPR, as well as that's a TPR, and that is done single Velcro closure. And some other cool little features to it. Again, super comfortable, good breathability. It's touchscreen compatible, so you can actually swipe your iPhone, et cetera, without actually taking your gloves off. And you're going to notice that these two bright panels here, that's almost like I don't want to say a hard plastic, but it's definitely much more rigid, more reinforcement. Fantastic glove, super comfortable. From Alpinestars, that's the Celer glove. If you have more questions from our homepage, click on the support tab. It's as easy as that. Pick up the phone and call us. Send us an email. I'm Rob Fish. We're BikeBandit.com, and we love you. So you should like us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your new glove.